the major challenges Nigeria government is facing is that no country wants to invest in Nigeria. In fact, instead of Nigeria to attract foreign investors, companies, people that have already invested in Nigeria are leaving Nigeria, packing out of Nigeria. And this is a big loss and a discredit to Nigeria. Can you believe that these foreign investors prefers to invest in other African countries than Nigeria, the giant of Africa? Example, Egypt, Ghana, Togo, Namibia, South Africa, Ivory Coast, even Senegal. These foreign investors are investing heavily in these African countries mentioned, while Nigeria is left behind. Surprisingly, Egypt has attracted $35 billion worth of investment from Qatar, while Nigeria is lacking behind. When foreigners invest in a country, it only shows one thing. They believe in that country they are investing and they trust the country to deliver. But it appears no country believes Nigeria and no country wants to believe Nigeria. And it's an issue, a big one. I am so sorry to tell you this, but foreign investors are scared of investing in Nigeria. And this will affect you directly or indirectly. They will not invest in Nigeria. That is why you might likely not have job. If they don't invest in Nigeria, you will not see food to eat. It will affect the economy of Nigeria very bad. Why are they scared of investing in Nigeria? According to them, they can't invest in Nigeria because Nigeria leaders are clueless, empty, and very, very corrupt. Also, they said they cannot invest in a country where they are not sure light is going to come in 30 years or 40 years. They also said they cannot invest in a region or a country that is battling insecurity problem. These foreign investors are the eye of Nigeria. Without these foreigners, there is fire on the mountain. There is fire on the mountain. When investors invest in a country, the country grows economically, and jobs, employment is automatic, and this alone fosters development in such region. So what these foreign investors are doing is that after promising the president of Nigeria that they will invest in Nigeria, Nigeria president will come back with excitement and high hopes that foreigners are going to pump money into the economy of Nigeria. These foreigners will go and have their own meeting. Like, we know they invest for that country. When I know say now play, will play that man. We are not investing. Invest where? That kind of environment. I beg go no be us go put our money for that kind of place. So we no go invest. So we will sit down, you people will sit down and be waiting for them. Or where are those foreigners that promise the president that they will come? Now where are they? Where are they? They are not coming, no. They will not come. Don't wait for them. They are not coming. They don't believe in Nigeria. They have lost hope in Nigeria. They don't see Nigeria as a country. Sorry, yes, I'm sorry. That is what is happening. The type of leaders we have in Nigeria will make it very difficult for any country to trust Nigeria with their money. So this is the level Nigeria is now. Qatar, come and invest in Nigeria, please. Come and help us and invest. Qatar will say, no, thank you, we cannot invest in Nigeria. Nigeria will run to Japan. Japan, help us. Help us and invest. Invest in Nigeria. Nigeria is an attractive place. Please invest in Nigeria. Japan will say, sorry, not interested. Nigeria will run to China. China, what are you waiting for? Nigeria is the giant of Africa. You people should help us, save us. Come and invest in Nigeria. You don't believe in Nigeria. We have population, we have big population. Just come with your investors. Come and invest. Invest heavily in Nigeria. China will say, no way, we can't invest in Nigeria. Nigeria has turned to Babiala. Nigeria now carries plate around like Alamajiri, begging from one country to another. To do what? Invest in Nigeria. Because everybody is running away from Nigeria. Nobody wants to associate their country with Nigeria. And that is quite pathetic. Nigeria has turned to Tofiakwa in the eyes of the whole world. Nigeria has been rejected by everyone. Every progressive country attracts foreign investors seamlessly. You don't need to do much. You don't need to beg. But Nigeria is not progressive. And I know you know that Nigeria is not progressive. You don't need to beg. When you are good, you are good. You don't need to beg for attention. Nigeria is begging for attention. Nigeria is seeking for attention. Nigeria yearns for attention, but Nigeria can never receive attention. Do you remember when Ghana was kicked out of Nigeria? Ghana was asked never to return back to Nigeria again. The popular Ghana must go. Do you still have your Ghana must go back? Yes. Ghana were asked to leave Nigeria, never to come back again. Now, do you now know what is happening? Nigerians are running to Ghana for greener pasture. Yeah, that is what is happening. Nigerians now go to Ghana to seek for good life. Is it not surprising? I'm surprised. Before, Nigeria had glory. People respect, once you hear Nigeria, there's this respect that comes with the giant of Africa. Let me take you back a little. In 1961, few months after Nigeria gained her independence, the President of America, John F. Kennedy, invited Prime Minister Tafawa Balewa to come to America. Tafawa Balewa got to America and Americans welcomed him like the President of the Giant of Africa or the Prime Minister of the Giant of Africa. The President of America then gave Tafawa Balewa a royal welcome. Americans trooped out of their houses to welcome Tafawa Balewa here. This was when Nigeria was respected. This was when foreigners see Nigeria as a country and respect the office of the President of Nigeria or the head of state. Foreign investors enter Nigeria at that time. They flood Nigeria. They invest heavily in Nigeria. That was why that time there was factories and industries in Nigeria. But where are the foreign investors? And why can't Nigeria presidents be respected anymore? Why foreigners are no longer investing in Nigeria is because Nigeria is no longer a respected country. And they do not respect Nigeria president anymore, unlike before. As at that time, Nigeria currency was very strong. Nigeria had a very strong currency. That was why foreigners were flooding Nigeria to invest. We had factories, industries everywhere. Who want to invest in Nigeria? If you are the one, will you invest in Nigeria? Unfortunately, Nigeria has finally retrogressed. And what caused that? Heavy corruption. Unpardonable corruption. Look at the president of Nigeria, lonely at the top. How the mighty has fallen.